I'd really like to know what is really important to you.
That one's easy. Lucy and my children, and our French bulldog Louis.
Ah, yes.
You know, even if I lost everything again, and at start, I have my family now, and you know, everything I do is for Leo and Lavender and Lucy. You know, even the level of risk aversion that I've developed around, you know, investments and projects.
Yeah.
You know, Lucy coming into my life changed my life. You know, a lot of my friends say, you know, a lot of my female friends say to me, "You really grew up." It's like this moment, but you're still the same person. And I find parenting a real challenge. It's not my comfort zone.
Talk to me a little bit about that. What is not in your comfort zone?
Oh, look, I'm not patient. And
Yeah.
I've had to learn patience. I've had to learn a deeper empathy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm used to people listening and doing exactly what I tell them to do.
Good luck.
My children
with your
don't do that. I mean, there are so many similarities with running a business.
Yes.
There is growing up your family, but the only difference is your business is not your baby. And I say this to all our clients who often come to me and they're like, "Oh, you know, my business is everything." I'm like, "No, it's not." Listen to someone who's, you know, been involved in 80 ventures, you know, where more than 30 or 40 failed, right?
Yeah.
You can't fail your children. And I mean, I think that's what we all try and never do.
Yeah.
But I constantly feel like I'm failing when it comes to my children because it's just an area, it's not my strength.
What's the biggest learning you've had with your children?
There's been so many. I just think the biggest lesson for me is that unconditional love, you know, and that empathy that you need to have because they're learning, they're really unfolding. Like watching my children learn how to stand up as an entrepreneur was one of the greatest moments of my life. You know, I never forget, you know, and I'll use Leonardo as an example because that was my first experience of it. That's our boy. I wanted to go out and buy a helmet. He was just smashing his head everywhere. I couldn't stop almost crying because I'm like, "Lucy," and she's like, "Are you actually Googling?" I said, "Yeah, it says not to buy them a helmet." Like, I'm like, so obviously other parents go through this too. Yeah. But watching him get up on all fours, or initially roll, then get up on all fours, then, you know, try and stand up or sit up was the first step, and then try and stand up. And then it was wobbly and more wobbly. I mean, it fascinated me because I kind of went, where have we as adults forgotten this process?
So true.
It blew my mind, Simi. Like it was, and that, so out of all the lessons, I think that was fundamentally being able to single-handedly witness and being present enough. And I think that's the other thing. You've got to be present. They don't want hours and hours of your attention. I mean, my two do, but they're like their father. They need a lot of attention. But the thing is, they just want concentrated attention and know that when you come home, you've got to be home.
Absolutely.
So
Gotta be
that's what I'm saying. There's so many lessons.
Yeah.
But that one about watching Leonardo learn, I mean, as adults, if we can remind ourselves of that, we will never be concerned about agitation or disruption.
Yeah.
You know, or getting a knock. You know, and a knock is not succeeding at something, you know.